My first guest tonight is an actor and an Oscar-winning screenwriter who has appeared in numerous films, including Good Will Hunting and Saving Private Ryan. Currently, you can see him in the critically acclaimed film, The Talented Mr. Ripley. Please welcome Matt Damon. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice to have you here. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. You're someone I actually wanted to talk to for a while because we have some stuff in common, which is we're both Bostonians.
Oh, yeah.
Both from the great city of Boston.
Everybody's from Boston.
And I'm curious about something because when I saw you in Good Will Hunting, you had a Boston accent. You had the sort of the Massachusetts accent. Right. You don't have it in real life, though.
Right.
Well, and I get asked a lot, and how did you lose the Boston accent?
Well, I always think that I lost it, or I guess I never really had it, but apparently when I start talking really fast, it comes out. I'm told that it comes out. Like,
right.
I just get, carried away, and I start talking like this, and
Suddenly a Bruins jersey sprouts on you.
I'm just like, come on, bees! Does that ever happen to you? Well, you're from Brookline,
I
right?
am from Brookline, right outside Boston, and what happened with us is I don't think any of us really have Boston accents, but sometimes we looked at films of us. Our dad took films of us when we were kids, and for some reason, all of us, when I'm like 8 years old, we're talking about Kaya Stremski, and we have really thick ones. We look like these little thugs, and then I guess it goes away at some point.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. That's funny, though, to think of you at 8. Like,
Conan, come up the house, get your Kaya Stremski jersey off. Ah, man, I don't wanna. I'm busy eating beans. Are you, we should talk about the Red Sox a little bit, because last year, last season, everyone said, diehard Boston fans said, this is the year.
I thought
everyone thought it was going to be this sort of millennial gift, that they're going to beat the Yankees, they're going to beat the Mets, and
well,
then
that
finally...
was why, because they were going to meet the Yankees in the playoffs, and that would have been the first time because of the wild card, and it was just all... It was all slotted to happen last year, and yeah, that was a tough one for all of us. I actually was doing a movie in Georgia that Robert Redford was directing, and he's a huge Red Sox fan, actually.
Oh, really?
A huge Ted Williams fan, and he told me that if they made it to Game 7 in Yankee Stadium, that we could take the day off and go up to the game. He just said, well, we can just forget about this whole movie and just get on a plane.
Just shut down a movie?
Yeah, he was literally willing to shut down the movie because he realized the significance of the game,
Do you believe in the curse? Do you think there's a curse?
Yeah, absolutely.
I do, too.
Anybody from Boston, I think, thinks there's a curse on it.
I think the only
Don't
thing...
cheer for the curse.
Yeah. She's so happy to see you, she'll cheer anything you say. I hear lava's pouring down in the city. Yes! The way he said it. It's funny, though. I mean, I was thinking about it today. I was thinking, what would end the curse? And I think it's a human sacrifice.
Yeah.
I think if a famous Boston celebrity were sacrificed, the curse would be over.
So you see, there's a reason for my coming on the show.
Grab him, Andy. Yeah. No, we'll get someone else. We'll get Leno or something. We'll trick him into it, not you. Now, you know what's amazing is you win the Oscar for your screenplay. So how old were you when that happened? You're very
27.
young. 27. You get an Oscar for your screenplay, you and Ben Affleck. That's got to be surreal itself. I mean, when you were 26, your career wasn't off the ground, and then you're 27, right?
Yeah, when I was 26, really nothing was happening at all. I mean, career not off the ground is putting it pretty mildly, and I appreciate that. But
were you living in the street?
No,
stealing
the
cars?
Guy outside the studio, like, Conan, stop for a picture, please!
All right, and I shoved you into trash cans and said, that kid'll never make it.
Right, exactly.
Sorry about that.
No, but that was a whole surreal thing, and at the risk of ending up on Real Audio with Robert Smigel, I actually, something happened to me that night where I went into the bathroom at the Governor's Ball, and Charlton Heston I was going to the bathroom, at the bank of urinals, and I looked up and I saw Moses standing next to me. And that was kind of the capper for the, I have the Oscar on top of the urinal and Moses next to me,
Did he part the water in there? Did he... Separate water! That's so sacrilegious. You'll get letters. Now, you know, let's talk the current movie, Talented Mr. Ripley. Reading a quote from Gwyneth Paltrow about your performance, and she has a quote. She calls you a real brave son of a bitch for doing something in the movie. What was she talking about?
Oh, she was talking about the bathing suit that I wore in this one scene.
What was brave about this bathing suit?
Well, they painted my body just sheet white and just basically slabbed on this alabaster paint and
Right.
And sent me out in this lime green Speedo. And the whole point was that I had just kind of arrived in Italy and everybody else was really tan and comfortable.
Right,
And,
right.
and my worst nightmare would be taking off my clothes and putting on this lime green Speedo.
That's most men's worst nightmare. Let's, I think we have the photo here. Let's take a look at it.
you.
Yeah, there, I just thought we'd show that. Here you are in, looks like a diaper, actually.
It kind of does.
I hope that style doesn't come into favor.
Some junior depends for, you know. Actually, I thought you might do that, so I did a little research before I came, and I think I have a picture of you in some nice attire. Do we have that?
That's what I wear. Yeah.
That's even worse.
That's actually better than I look on the beach.
Is that some photographer? Did some photographer talk you into? It'll be great. Just trust me. It's
trust
blue
me.
and white, and it's striped.
This is going to be good for you.
Shoulder.
Cover of GQ. Didn't make the cover. Did we have a clip here from the movie, and I'm curious. Do we need to know? It's such a complicated film.
Yeah.
People love this film, by the way, but it's a complicated idea a little bit.
Yeah. This is actually I get sent to Italy to bring back this rich kid who's over there blowing through his trust fund, and I'm a poor kid and very much an outsider who wants this dolce vita that all these people are living, and so in this scene I go over and I actually do an impression of his father for him, and in this little clip I think he grabs me because his girlfriend, who's Gwyneth, and Jude Law is the guy that I'm over there. Yet Jude grabs me and to show his girlfriend the way I'm imitating his father, and he's saying, "Meet my father, meet my father."
Cool. Let's take a look at this clip from the Talented Mr. Ripley.
Marge, this is scary. You've got to hear this. Meet my father, Herbert Richard Greenleaf the First.
Pleasure to meet you. Dickie's made a fine catch.
Uncanny.
I know Emily thinks so.
I don't get it.
It's uncanny.
Could you ever conceive of going to Italy, Tom, and bringing him back?
What?
I'd pay you if you would go to Italy. Persuade my son to come home. I'd pay you $1,000.
Congratulations. Film's doing great, too.
Yeah, it's doing really well.
You had to learn in classical piano for this role. Is that right?
Yeah, I did. It actually got cut out, the song that I learned.
They made you learn classical piano and then they cut it.
And they cut it out, yeah. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I was sorry to see it go.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And they cut out the scene where you're set on fire and
Right,
shot
right.
out of a cannon.
I had to learn that one too, and yeah, it didn't.
Eat
pan out.
1,000 eggs. All right, we're cutting that. Yeah. Nice people. Well, The Talented Mr. Ripley is in theaters now, and it's doing great. And Matt, great to have you on the show.
Yeah,
thanks for coming by.
having me.
Congratulations
Absolutely.
on everything.
Thank you.
Really. Matt Damon, everybody. Cameron Manheim coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.